What's up guys? Welcome back to another video. We are going to teach you how to put on your uniform.
The first step in the uniform process is for Lucas to go grab his bag from the uniform part. He's going to lay it down, take off his shoes, and then he's going to stand on the bag before pulling out his uniform. Notice that he did not stand on his uniform bag with his shoes on. Lucas is then going to put his uniform on the bag, not on the floor, because no part of your uniform should ever touch the floor.
Unless you want to pay the fee and you're dirty. He's going to unbutton the buttons and the zipper on the bibbers. And then you can put it on 1 foot at a time. Still on the bag. And then you're just gonna put your arms through and then zip up the zipper and button the buttons.
Notice that as when Lucas put his foot through, he was careful and not trying to attach any of the pins within your bibbers.
It should look like this, fully on. Next, you're gonna put on your jacket, and this is the front, and you can just put your arms through, and then ask anyone around you to help zip you up and button the buttons and get that clip.
Hey, could I have some help?
Yes! You're gonna zip it all the way up, and then there's a pin up here that you just put through. And then there's 3 buttons that are all along the back to cover up the zipper. It should look like that.
Now, after Lucas is done putting on the main part of his uniform, he's going to put his hanger back in the bag. And now in the upper pocket of the back of the uniform are his gauntlets and his gloves. When you open your new pair of gloves, please make sure to throw away that plastic wrapping.
Don't put it back in there. It will smell and be damp the next time you put it on. You're just gonna put on your gloves. I hope you know which hand they go in.
After putting on his gloves, most people to make sure that they are on correctly.
If you see that your jacket sleeve isn't buttoned, make sure you do that. There should be buttons on the inside. You put this one with the furthest one inside. And then you tuck it inside. And now the gauntlets.
It is best to ask for someone to help with your gauntlets, no matter what year you're in. When you put them on,
Can I have some help?
Yes! There is a respective right side gauntlet and left side gauntlet, by the way, so make sure you know which one's which.
when you put them on, not only do you want to make sure that the corresponding sleeve is matching the corresponding gauntlet, but that the fins are going outwards and not inwards.
And the gauntlet on top should just about line up with the blue S on the inside, just so that it isn't vertical right here or out the wrong way. And they should look like this. Yay!
The last part of your uniform is your hat. So your hat can either be up here or down there.
Just look for your name and your number. Open the box. Grab the hat. Make sure the inside is tied right here. So then it fits very nicely on your head. And a lot of times this is where your hair will go through, especially if you have longer hair.
If needed, you can adjust the shoelaces so that your hair can fit in. You need your hat to go right to your eyebrow.
And right above your ears.
Hey, can I have some help with this?
Yes, you can.
Notice that whenever Lucas needs help, he asks for it. Never be afraid to ask for help.
Then you'll tighten everything, and then there should be another little plastic thing right here that you could put it through, just so that the little wrap thing isn't hanging out.
Now Lucas is going to turn to Annabelle and say, hey, is my hat on straight?
Hey, is my head on straight?
Yeah, it is!
Push it a little forward. There you go.
Ooh!
Now Lucas is going to put away his uniform the same way he put it on, but in the reverse order. So first Lucas is going to take off his hat.
And when you put it against the wall, you don't fully close it, just so it can air out, because we sweat a lot.
Another important distinction about the hat box is that there is a little oval inside, and that is where you put your hat.
And it should perfectly fit on it. Yes!
Now, Lucas is going to remove his gauntlets and gloves.
And when you take them off, you'll stick the Velcro together, and then you'll put them back in the bag.
Lucas is going to put his gauntlets and gloves and remove the plastic within the top. And when he puts his gloves in the upper top pocket, and that is the only pocket you will be using on the back, he's going to shake out his gloves, not going to crumble them, he's going to shake them out and put them in so that the gloves can air out. If you do not air out your gloves, they will be sweaty in the next time or game.
And you only get 2 pairs. Don't ruin the ones you have. And don't zip it up.
Next, Lucas is going to ask for help to remove his jacket.
Hey, can I have some help removing this?
Yes, you can! You're gonna unclip the top clip, you can undo the buttons, and then just unzip.
Lucas took great care of his uniform and then proceeded to put it on the bag so it did not touch the floor.
And you can grab the hanger next, just so when you take out the bibbers, you can put it right on the hanger.
Now, Lucas is going to remove his bibbers. All pieces of your uniform should have that number, so if you ever notice something's not fitting, probably grab the wrong thing.
And then after you take them off, you're going to hang them like upside down usually. After you've put the buttons together. You put the buttons together and then you can flip it over so you're at the legs. And instead of putting them together where the like actual stitching seam is, you're gonna put it together where the middle part of your leg would be, because this is held together by glue, and that's what we need to preserve.
It might be easier for you to think not to, when you're pulling it in the middle, don't pull by the little straps, pull by the opposite end. And pull it.
And it should look like that. And you can just put it on the hanger. There's not a specific way or side to put it on, so just put it in. And preferably have it even where the straps go right by the bottom of the pant. And then,
With distinction, do you see that middle seam? That's what you want to see when you put your uniform.
ooh. And then when you put on the jacket, you want to make sure where your number is, that's the front part, that's what like imitates your shoulders. So that's where you'll put the front part of the uniform through. And then you will do the clip.
Don't be afraid to ask for help if you're struggling to put your uniform.
Hey, can I have some help?
Yes, you can. You got it. Look at how good that looks.
Now Lucas is going to put it in the bag with one shoulder out. He is then going to take it, after putting away his uniform, Lucas is then going to take it to his section leader. Hi, teacher Peter.
Sure.
Lucas is going to pull out his gauntlets and check for his number and repeat the number that he sees.
79, 79.
Lucas is then going to pull out his gloves, shake them out, and show that there are two. Lucas will then check his bibbers, and under the, I guess he's going to check his jacket. So near the collar, you'll see his number.
79.
Then he's going to check his bibbers and check under the tag.
Oh, 79.
After checking, the section leader is going to give Lucas back his uniform. Lucas is going to put it back in numerical order. And the section leader will say, then Lucas is going to lay it on its side so that it can air out for the night. Important things to note, the numbers that you're looking for are yellow, and it is the same number on your hanger.
Important things to note as well is once you finish checking out your uniform, you'll get a checkout card which you will bring to your assigned director. No instruments in the hallway, this prevents damage and a bunch of other things that could happen. Only water in your uniforms, also for damage, and no food, please. And just a reminder that section leaders are checking out your uniform, so making sure everyone does their part.